Hi everyone, I am in Cuba with Kelly. I just met Kelly at this dance festival. She's a salsera, and I'm going to interview Kelly. She's going to tell us about Cuba and what she thinks about this country and the people. So please hang tight. We are in Havana, Cuba right now at the National Hotel. Kelly has been here 8 times. Kelly, please tell my viewers a little bit about yourself.
I'm just a world traveler. I like to have fun. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
So you've been to Cuba 8 times?
Yeah.
Why 8 times?
Well, for dancing.
Okay.
The first time I came with my college, it was an alumni trip, so that was 12 years ago, and it was completely different. There was no Wi-Fi, no internet, no cell phones, so it was really cool because everybody used to hang out on the Malecon. It was really going back in time, although you feel like you're going back in time a little bit now, but nothing like back then. Cell phones and Wi-Fi.
So was it better back then or better now?
Well, for the first visit, that was perfect because I didn't care about my phone and Wi-Fi. But now, after being here so many times, I want to look at my phone and check, see what's going on in the world. So I kind of do like that there's Wi-Fi now, but it's changed a lot of things. Right,
but the Wi-Fi is also not reliable. Are you staying at the hotel?
Yeah. So it's very reliable.
Do you know if it's reliable at the hotel? Because I'm not at the hotel, I'm at the Airbnb and it's flaky.
Why I used to, the first time I came here, when I came with my college, we stayed at the Malia Cohiba.
Okay.
So that's nice. It's very modern.
Right.
But they didn't have Wi-Fi back then either. Okay, but they have that now. So if you stay at the big hotel, so I've learned, okay, so then I did it so 6 visits I did at Airbnb.
Okay.
It's actually 5.
Okay.
Because one time I stayed at the Riviera, that's really nice.
It's a nice hotel.
The swimming pool is salt water. Also, the swimming pool here is salt water.
Okay.
I actually like that hotel better, but it's a little further
from here where the events are.
And then I do stay here. I did 2 nights at the Airbnb and then 5 nights here.
At the National Hotel.
Because it's just easier.
It's just easier. That's interesting you say that because as an American citizen, I thought we couldn't stay here. Are we allowed to stay here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you have to book it through someone in Europe. So my friend booked it for me.
Perfect. I need to try that next time.
Yeah.
So you recommend the hotel versus the Airbnb?
Yeah.
Because I'm staying right up.
Well, first of all, you get a breakfast that is so big.
Oh, included?
Yeah.
That's interesting. What's the night rate here? Do you know? Is it like?
It's like $125
US dollars.
Yeah, and then taxes.
A night. Oh, that's pricey.
Yeah, I know. So,
is it worth it?
Because the Airbnb. Well, the one in Manalish, you won't believe it. It was so beautiful and so big, and it was $10 a night.
Wow.
So Manalish is a lot cheaper and it's more beautiful.
Right.
And then the Airbnbs here are about 25. That's the
25.
average.
So I'm staying right across from the embassy. There's that there's a blue building there.
Yeah.
It's an Airbnb. It's beautiful. I think it's like 60 a night.
Oh, that's high for an Airbnb.
Yeah, but it's really nice. So I didn't know any better, and it's within walking distance to here because I'll be working here.
Yeah.
Very safe area across from the embassy.
Yeah.
So
that's high for
Cuba.
Yeah, that's I would say very, very high.
Oh wow, I need to
The average is like 18 to 25.
Interesting. Maybe I need to look at that.
I mean, my Airbnb was only like 7 blocks.
How long ago did you Airbnb? Was that recent? Oh, did you recently Airbnb or that was back then?
No, that was just on. I was there Tuesday, Wednesday.
Wow, and it's within walking distance to here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to double check. I'm sure it was 50, 60, but maybe let me just double check.
If you do a lot of studying a map,
right.
It takes a couple hours.
Right.
So you have to, if you know every road and everything.
Right.
Then you get one very close. But the most important thing for me is the noise level.
Right.
Because I've had the Airbnbs where it's next to the loudest street in the world, and you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely like where I am, and I recommend it. But if it's too pricey, then because I thought that was normal.
It's still cheap, but if you had a roommate here, because the room comes with 2 beds, it would be the same price, and you get the breakfast is worth at least $30.
Wow, I'm gonna try that next time.
I'm eating a lot. I stay down there for 90 minutes.
Right. I need to find a friend who can book me here.
Yeah.
I need to, or maybe I can book with my Namibian passport. But then I don't want issues. Okay, so now let's get to the nitty gritty of Cuba.
Okay.
You've been here 8 times. What do you like the most about Cuba?
The music.
The music, salsa.
And
That's what brought you here.
Yeah, timba music, the live bands. I mean, they're so talented. It's just like in their blood, in
Right.
their soul.
Yeah.
Their rhythm, you know, it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, I mean, last night I was dancing with a really advanced dancer.
Right.
His rhythm, I don't even know it. It's
Right. Yeah, they're beautiful to watch. When you watch them dancing, it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so what do you think of the country overall?
I love it.
Love it.
I don't really like the government because, just so you know, last time I was here, I changed $200. The first time I came here, I brought dollars. Nobody wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
So then the next time I brought euro. So when I was in Europe, I changed to a bunch of euro, and that worked. So then, they used to have a local money called CUC, C-U-C.
Okay.
So I changed 200 euro which is like $240, to 200 CUC. So the next time I come here, I'll be all ready with their money.
Right.
But then COVID happened, so I haven't been here for 4 years.
Okay.
So
It's your first time back since 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I brought my 200 CUC, and I went, right when I got off the plane, I was like, oh, I want to get a drink.
Yeah.
And I went and pulled out the CUC, and they're like, no. And I'm like, what? They go, no, we discontinued that money. I'm like, what?
So what happened to your money?
They said throw it in the garbage.
You're turning 40 USA dollars? No.
Yeah, and so now I'm 240 less because I was planning, you know, I brought a certain amount of money.
Exactly.
And so that was disappointing. You know,
Very.
I don't like that, and I don't.
And you lost your money.
I know.
You're not gonna recuperate it anyhow.
No, nothing. I mean, I'm gonna keep it.
Just in case they bring it back.
Somebody said it will never happen. But I don't like why they should have got rid of the Cuban pesos, because the Cuban pesos, it's ridiculous. I changed 50 euros and I had a pile of money this
Me
high.
too. Me too.
And you're like, too much work, you know. It's like one thing is worth like a quarter.
Right.
You know?
I was feeling very Cuban rich. I'm like, oh, these bills.
Then when you see it's worth very little.
For those of you wondering about exchanging your money to Cuban money, your USA dollars, for us Americans, our credit cards are not good here. So your credit card, your debit card, they're useless in Cuba. You cannot buy anything with them. So you need to bring your USA dollars and exchange them to the local currency. You get a better deal by having somebody else exchange it for you than using the airport. So it's recommended that you don't exchange your money at the airport. Exchange it on the street, preferably with somebody that you know, so you know that you're getting real money and not counterfeit money. My Airbnb guy was able to exchange $100 for me and gave me this much Cuban money. I think it was a fair at a fair exchange rate. Definitely, he gave me more than I would have gotten if I gotten it from the airport, and probably not as cheap as I would have gotten it from any guy on the street. But on the street, you run the risk of somebody giving you counterfeit money, or not being safe. You want people to know how much money you have, right? So I would highly recommend that you find a trusted person to tell you where to exchange money on the street. If you're running an Airbnb, your Airbnb person will be able to hook you up like mine did.
So CUC was actually, in my opinion, a better money. They should have kept the CUC and got rid of the.
I wonder why they changed it. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, and as far as the Cuban people, what do you have to say about the Cuban people?
Wonderful, loving, happy, even though they're very, very hard workers and they make so little money, but they're always, you notice they always have a smile.
Yes.
And they would give you, if they had one coffee left in their house, they would give it to you.
Right. Really great people.
Yeah.
No, that's great. That's great. Thank you so much. So tell me a little bit about your channel. You say you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, a cooking channel.
Channel.
Kelly Gettinger.
Okay, what kind of food do you cook?
I have over 1,000 subscribers.
Wow, that's awesome, Kelly. Is there anything else you want to tell my viewers about Cuba, or anything I left out that you think everybody should know about?
Come and see.
Yes.
Come and see.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the interview. Thank you so much for your time, Kelly. It was definitely great meeting you. We are having a lot of time in Cuba. Woo! Cuba!
Viva Cuba!
Viva Cuba! Gracias.
Para siempre.